Alright, boys and girls, I'm back with actually some good content and a little bit of organization. As you can see here, I've been working on Tree right now. This is a technique that you can use as a pay to play player. You can also do that free to play, however, you only get 20, or well, you get one entry per 20 minutes to dungeons. So I stopped at Insane Dungeon. Let's see here, 410, I believe it was. Yeah. So here I am, right here, and right now I'm gonna show you the benefits of leveling somebody all the way up to 200 versus leveling somebody up to 180 to actually evolve them. Much to my chagrin, unfortunately. I'm doing this simply to show everybody, just because when it comes down to it, um, it's really handy to see what different options you actually have because I was not aware of any of these sorts of uh, benefits, so to speak. It gets really expensive when you start getting up higher to keep doing the dungeons, so I have to run through and just gather gold. I didn't think I had to do this. I'm really close to 200 with my tree, so I'm just gonna kind of bust through this real quick. And I could probably beat these guys without using spells, but it's just quicker because this does get cumbersome. I will tell you that. Um, if you do it like I did, because one time I sat down and I went about 3 days straight just doing, just leveling the way that I'm doing this right now. So I'm gonna get us to about 4 million gold. Uh, that should get us to where I need to be. Um, there are a lot of, whoops, there's a lot of players out there who, you know, gold for some reason is like a super duper awesome commodity, which it is. So a lot of them don't carry a lot of gold unless they have high heroes guarding it. And a lot of times it's just kind of a pain. I'm getting killed here because of Medusa's spell, which is fine. I just got a text. Pardon me. Yeah, sounds good. Okay, so generally speaking, like I was telling you before, I'm an impatient person and I like to just revive real quick. Um, I spent about 800,000 gems doing this, but I do have a lot to show for it. My might went from 112, I think, all the way up to 148 right now. And so these bases are kind of a pain in the butt, actually. Um, and I did very well in Fortress Feud and in Guild Wars. Guild Wars is a lot of strategy, really, when it comes down to it, more so than your a singularly powerful hero. I don't see any more gold. Let's see here. Just gonna let Skull Knight run around here. No, he's not gonna go tackle that last one. That's too bad. So anyway, where am I? 3.5. All right, so um, let's see if I can get Tree up to two. Oh, he's already there. What the heck? All right. So anyway, like I said, these are evolved with the green. Double evolved is blue, although I don't have those set up just yet. What I'm doing right now is taking a lot of my characters up to level 9 because it costs so much with honor badges to actually um, evolve them. It's 200,000 at level 160, 400,000 honor badges at level 180. so on and so forth. But as you can see, he's a level 200 right now. I'm going to evolve him. Now, you do need 1,000 red crystals, which actually I don't know if I have enough to do the other one. You need one evolution stone, um, and you need 5 evolution stones, and I can't even remember how many red crystals for double evolution. However, it's going to ask you right here, what do you want to use? You can use a hero card, or shards. I, in this case, happen to have, I saved 4 of these cards just so I can double evolve eventually. If you want, you can spend 20,000 shards to actually evolve him as well. Or if you have like a level 1 throwaway or an extra, you can do that. But as you can see, as soon as you click that and select that, then you can hit evolve. It'll ask you if you're sure. But this is the beauty of taking it up to 200. You have 263 of these purple books, which are just insane. So um, let's go ahead and claim those, and I will show you a little bit of what I'm talking about here, because I have to use them. So let's, if you sell all of them, as you can see, you're going to get 3,156,000. I don't need that many, so I'm going to take it down right now to 400. Well, actually, because I have a few more heroes. Let's do a million. Yeah. So here's close enough. Million honor badges. You still have 179 blessed tomes. And so if we go in here, actually this is kind of fun too. The benefit of having your insane dungeon is if you sweep it, you sweep once, exit, check out. It's already level 79. So it's kind of a waste if I do this again just to take him up to 80. So I can go in here and where is Tree? Tree, where are you, Tree? Where did Tree go? There he is. So you can see it takes a short while to get these guys up there. If you just keep sweeping, there's 5 chances right there, and we'll check it out. He's already at 100. Alright, and this is stuff that you can do free to play as well. You know, I just happen to expedite it because I have so many gems. But anyway, so right now we have a level 100 Triantar. I already got a million honor badges. I still have how many tomes? 179. So we're gonna go in here and jump in, and like I said, I don't like to do this because I don't get any books out of it. But if you evolve an Anubis, look, see, I don't even have 1,000 crystals anymore. Well, that doesn't work anymore for me. But you would click 20,000 shards in this particular case for Anubis because, well, I don't have any Anubis cards. So anyway, if you evolved him, you would not get any of those books back. And then, you know, this is sort of like planning ahead. So if you wanted to evolve another character, you would have to do a balance between the blessed tomes and the amount of honor badges that you are willing to give up, or blessed tomes for honor badges, I should say. So right now I like to take everybody up to at least 180, because otherwise it's just like having a hero that uh, is fully, or level 200 not evolved. There's a small benefit, I think at about 160. I don't remember the exact numbers. That's when it starts to even out with a 200 versus an evolved character. But now we have a 180 Tree. That was pretty quick. I don't know where he went. There he is. And I need to get the rest of those revive crests. But anyway, that's a short tutorial on how I do it. My friend Malik was a 92,000 might player, and he was able to get to dungeon 410. And look, don't expect that you're gonna 3-star everything, because the fact is that there are some really hard dungeons, and the reason they're called insane dungeons is because they are insane. As you can see, I pushed through, and a lot of these took several tries to get through. Um, and a lot of them are 2 stars. I was kind of a compulsive 3-star kind of person, but I call them stars. They're flames, whatever. And I was really compulsive about that. But you have to make sure that you 3-star this particular dungeon in order to sweep it. So you have to do that. In your drop point here, if I remember correctly, gosh, I think I dropped right here, like right here. Um, but if you look at all the towers, they're all 7s. So that's basically like a 95% chance stun. So you're pretty much stun locked unless you get. That's why you get your Pumpkin Duke going. You throw him down, and a lot of people like to use Santa Boom. Um, I used Ares, Valentina, Pumpkin Duke, um, uh, Grizzly Reaper, and Demogorgon. But if you don't have a Demogorgon, that's fine. You can use. Um, who else did we say? I don't know if I said Cupid, but Cupid is good. Grimfiend, very good for dungeons. And if you have a high Dread Drake, he's pretty good too. Um, High defense. I don't know if you guys have seen these skills at 8 of 10, but negates 80% of damage taken for 2.5 seconds, and his cooldown is 3 seconds. So, I mean, he is revitalized as well, meaning he's gonna um, have 100% energy to begin with. So, as soon as you set him down, he's gonna launch out all of his, you know, uh, cannonballs. And as you can see, his attack is actually pretty good. Pretty good hit points. So that's about it right now. There's That's the fastest way that I found to level heroes, because if you go into Here Be Monsters, I have 10 of them left, so we'll just do 2 as an example. So if we sweep, we don't want to sweep with him because he's already at 180. Let's do Arctica. I need to get him up anyway. So there's 386,000. That one's 1.4 million. But there's sometimes when you can get 0 or 200,000 experience, 300,000 experience, etc. And that's from Wave T. I haven't tried AA just yet. Further than 1 try. I got to 3, but my setup was all wrong, and it was more for kicks than anything. But that's really what I wanted to talk about in this particular video. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment. If not, keep on clashing.